Welcome, everybody. I'm Mr. Mason, and this is the Mr. Mason Show.
Good afternoon, Mr. Mason. Is this an official or social? Well, I hope it's going to be social.
G-Funk, where rhythm is life, and life is rhythm.
Mr. Mason.
Nigga ain't in the building.
Mr. Mason. Mr.
We just
Mason.
chilling up in DJ Ray's studios right now on a worldwide smoke mission.
Today we are setting this show off, folks. This is our premiere show, and I'm really happy. I'm really happy to get this going because it's been a long time in coming. God is good. Only way I can do this show is because of the grace of God. Amen. So, first of all, I want to tell you guys how to get a hold of me. You can get a hold. First of all the music that I'm going to be playing here, you can find on my SoundCloud. I've created a SoundCloud. I've got close to 200 playlists of a whole bunch of indie, R&B, hip hop, gospel, jazz. I just got stuff I like. You'll like it too, man. It's all underground. It's new stuff. It's stuff you ain't heard before, more than likely. Anyways, you can find that at soundcloud.com/Gary-Orlando-Mason/sets. You can find the Mr. Mason Show on YouTube, Instagram, Facebook. Obviously, my videos are gonna post to YouTube, and they'll just go out to all the other outlets. You can reach me at Mr. Mason Production LLC at gmail.com, or on my Tumblr, Big Bad Ass. That's BIGBADAZZ.tumblr.com. Okay, and man, you can hit me up in those spots. You know what I'm saying? You guys want to get a hold of me. I'm easy to find, man. I live in the projects, and that's where this show takes from. We're deep in the projects. We're on Southside Phoenix, Arizona. Marco Deniza Projects. That's where we're at. That's where I'm bringing you everything that I do. I live here. Been here 5 years. So, we're gonna let's touch off with some local events here. And projects, I'm telling you, it's been pretty quiet over here, thankfully, man. There's a lot of families live over here, children, which is why we don't have a lot of problems. Excuse me. We don't have a lot of problems with violence, gangs. I mean, it's still around, obviously, because it's everywhere. You're gonna find crime. You're gonna find killing, death, misery. You can find that everywhere. But when you think of the projects, I don't know about you, but when I think of the projects, I was thinking like the worst. And from what I'm to understand, this place used to be pretty bad. But since I've been here, it's been good. See, what did we have come here late? Recently, we had a hip hop festival. That was pretty cool. We had some community events down at Harmon Park, and we got some other stuff coming. This is the end of 2019, people. We're about to jump into 2020, and I look forward. Man, every day is a blessing for me. I move in power, and it's all through God that I'm able to do what I do. I'm retired, 50 years old, retired, doing me, and I'm enjoying it. We're going to touch on some hot music out here, because that's mainly what this show is about, is hot music. And so I'm going to start off with all my local people that I've been looking at. And honestly, I'm just getting to know people out here. You know what I'm saying? I'm just finding people. And I was really impressed. I was really impressed at the hip hop show. I didn't know that many local people were out here doing that kind of hip hop and R&B. That was awesome. It was great, man. There's a lot of people out there. I got to speak to a lot of people, and I'll show this to you a little bit later in the show. But I wanted to give some shots out, man, because these people are here. I gotta give a shout out to Ant Dog, Rippin' Records, Tribulation Nation, Mr. Tibbs, Lou Mora, Beezy. Man, these people, man, I'm telling you, man, you check this out. I was really impressed, and I've been impressed, just with how they're coming. Man, they hit me up. Well, first I discovered them, and I told them what I was doing. I'm trying to promote local artists, and man, they just sent me music, and I discovered where their music was at. And they just got so much good stuff, man. I can't even speak highly enough about them. I'm not trying to be on nobody's jock. I'm just telling you, man, when something's hard, it's hard. It's good, it's good. That's all I can say about it. Let's see. Yeah. Let's get that out of there. Let's see. Oh, you like on this particular one, this particular song I'm gonna play for. Let's see what we got here. Gangster for Life featuring Beezy. It's hard. These people, man, they're solid, folks. And I'm only gonna play this a little bit, but you can find all of their music in my Phoenix Slap playlist. Phoenix Slap playlist. Got a lot of artists from Phoenix. SDX is sitting number 1 right now. Also Phoenix. I just know what I appreciate artists. I love to hear what somebody has created. Again, won't play too much here, just because, legal reasons. I don't necessarily have permission to play your stuff on there, so I play like 5 seconds, 10 seconds, and then I'll be okay. You'll be okay too. Check it out. So that was SDFG's CBMT Music, T Mackin, G Bands, and CB Sosa. They got some hot stuff too. I'm feeling what they're doing out here. They sent at number 2. I like this stuff. Check it out. This song's called Winning Team. Check it out. These are local groups. Okay, and my last one right now that I'm gonna show you from Phoenix. I got a whole bunch more, but just gonna move this show along. Is Play Loco. Play Loco's out from out here underneath the truck activator. You gotta check this out. This song's called Bonus. All this stuff is underneath my Phoenix Slap playlist. Okay, like I said, I got over pretty close to 200, maybe more than 200 playlists. It fluctuates. I'm not for sure. Play Loco. Check it out. And then I'm from Reno, Nevada. I've been out here in Phoenix since '99, off and on. My roots are in the Bay Area though, and I'm gonna go over a lot of new music, but today, since we're wrapping up 2019, man, SoundCloud impressed me by their algorithms. That's the key word, their algorithms. Algorithms pretty much are really just programs that pick up trends of what you touch on a lot. So SoundCloud picked out 50 of the songs that I played the most 2019, and you can check that out. That playlist is called Your 2019 Playback. I've already posted it. Man, it's solid. From 1 to 50. I mean, obviously, I'm gonna like it because I picked all those songs out. I played them over and over continuously. And starting off is Young T.O. From the Bay. And this kid, man, I'm really impressed. I like his style. I like the sound. Ask the Ops is a hot track. You guys gotta check it out. Not gonna play too much. I'm just gonna go down the list. This is my top 50 of these hot songs. I'm telling you, Messy Markin, my boy Messy, man. This dude came through. I can't ever go wrong with Messy, man. I don't know what's wrong with some people out there that don't like him, but you know what? We all got haters. For Mess, I'm not one of your haters, player. I got you, man. We good. You know, check it out. Again, this is on my Your Playback 2019 list. You know 40 Water made it. 40 made it with Mel. Man, I played this. I played Mel out here, boy. I mean, as soon as everybody heard it, their ears were turned like, what's that? What's that? I said, new 40 Water, Mel. He's came with a whole bunch since then, you know, so it's... even for 2019, though, I did go through some tracks. Man, I'll pull stuff up that I may not have heard, man, and it could be like 3 years old, and it's still hot to me. I was playing RJ Do It. I was at a bus stop, and this young lady sitting next to me. She was like, "What is that?" And I'm like, "That's RJ." And man, she wrote it down. RJ Do It. So mean. I got so many, man. Woo. So many songs. This playlist right here, I promise you, solid. I like it. I think you'll like it. Okay, we got man, AD from LA. It's hot too, man. I've been following AD for a minute. And this, man, I play this when me and my ladies arguing, man. I play this so she can hear what I'm feeling. You know what I'm saying? It's called a slide. Yeah, what? If you don't like it, you can slide. I know, calm it down. Who else, man? We got I Am Sue, man, from the Bay. All I do is get paid, so I don't freestyle. Hot. I Am Sue's been hot too, anyway.
All
man.
I do is get paid, so I don't freestyle. If your gang ain't with me, then they on speed dial. Money on my mind, all I think about is styles in the pack, hella musty like I need to take a shower. All I do is get paid, so I don't freestyle.
Check it out. I Am Sue. Freestyle. G Perico out of LA. G Perico with the Jerry Curl. People want to call him a throwback to Eazy-E. Hey, but he's an LA brother, you know what I'm saying? And he puts it down. Man, you gotta check G Perico out. Man, he pops up in everybody's album.
From the bottom to the top, top to the bottom. I came from the street made me riding. From the bottom to the top, top to the bottom. I came from the street made me riding.
C5 is another brother from he does the Bay to LA to Bay thing. This was a heater in the summertime for me, man. On my mama.
Exactly what I needed, bro. Hey, yo, on my mama. Yo, you been sleeping on yourself, you ain't heard about me.
You know, Jay Worthy, Minty Slick came out a couple years ago, but Cortez was hot for me this summer. I played this out. DJ Fresh. Rich Espy, Walk It Out. Larry June from the Bay, still macking. Like this dude, you can tell it's Bay Area all day with Larry June. He just puts it down like a Bay Area player. MKF a couple years ago. These young dudes, gangster. Production's fat. I think this came out a couple years ago too, but for this summer I was playing it out. And so again, this is on your 2019 playback playlist on out of my playlist. You can find it. Again, I'll tell you, you can find everything at my SoundCloud at soundcloud.com/Gary-Rolando-Mason/sets. If you're an artist, send me your stuff. Man, I'll play your stuff here, no charge. I'll promote what you got. Let me give it a listen, and we'll premiere it here on the Mr. Mason Show. That's what I'm here for. You know, I'm promoting independent artists, new material. If you got it, I'll take it. And since we're at the end of 2019, we're going to be coming back in 2020. Man, it's going to be hot. I'll be playing all new hot stuff. You'll be able to find it on my SoundCloud. Every day I update my playlist, or I add playlists, so you can go there and find new stuff, man. My playlists have anywhere from 10 songs to 150 songs, man. I got playlists I got my mix playlist, which I don't think is unlocked. It plays for 3 days straight. So just a lot of music. But this is where the place where you're gonna be able to find it at. But we're gonna move on. Just before I end this, man, I just want to touch on a couple of issues, social commentary here. Something that the people I hear in my circles talk about, and I've heard it for a while, is reparations. And reparations, for people that don't know, is a payment to black African Americans that can prove that they're descendants of slaves, and what it's supposed to be is like a payment, like let's just say $80,000 flat check, $80,000 to each African American that can prove that they are descendants of slaves. Now, I don't know, do I think that's gonna happen? No. I mean, I don't see it. Would I take it if it did? Of course I would. I'm not turning money down. But I look at things. I have a different perspective on reparations. So I got a shocker for you people. I've been getting reparations. Okay, I've been getting mine. Okay, and it's all just through perception. So I live in the Marco Denise's housing project. I've been here 5 years, going on 6. But for the purpose of this, we'll just round that number to 5. So it's 5 years I've been here. If I had to pay rent, which I don't, my rent is 0, and it's been for 5 years. If I had to, though, my rent is upwards to $1,000. It's close to $1,000. It's like $968, but we'll just round to $1,000 for a 2-bedroom, 1-bathroom, small apartment. It's like 900 square feet. At any rate, $1,000. The math would say that's $12,000 a year times 5. That's $60,000 that I have not paid in rent. That's money that I have saved from not having to pay rent. Money that I have chosen to do whatever it is that I want to do with it freely from the government. So that's reparations to me. I'm not over here like, oh, I'm getting government assistance and I'm ashamed. No, man, come on, man. This is all God. Man, I don't have no bills. I'm retired, 50 years old, retired. Stacking money. Doing me. God is so good that at this time right now, I'm able to do whatever I want. I'm able to take time. I don't have to rush anything. See, that's all a blessing. It's called a blessing. So I count that as my reparations. You can say whatever you want about it, but hey, it is what it is. If you're able to change your perception, man, you can change your world. Last thing I'm gonna touch on is BlackFace, because to me it's hilarious. I see a lot of people get bent out of shape about blackface, but let me tell you something. People that want to put some paint on their face and make themselves black, and they think they're mocking me or my race. It doesn't faze me. It's hilarious to me. Matter of fact, I know that subconsciously people that do that actually want to be black. So I'm not offended. Why would I be offended? Why would I be offended? Because I don't get easily offended, and people, we should not be easily offended by anything. Man, if we're easily offended by things, I would be offended, every single day. I would be offended. Because people say crazy things in my presence. They do crazy things. They trespass against me, but I look at it for what it is. It's a purposed attack. And since that's a purposed attack, they're trying to get a response out of me. And I'm giving them a response that they are not really expecting. They're not expecting me to be like, well, hey, it's funny. They're not expecting that. They want me to be up in arms, protesting and getting mad and spending valuable time talking about it and not getting anything accomplished. Nah, I'm not going to do that. Because I'll tell you what, if I don't like a person, man, the last thing I'm going to do is make myself look like that person. Why would I do that, man? If I don't like you, man, trust me, I'm not even thinking about you, man. If I don't like you, I've forgotten who you are. I don't know your name. I don't even think about you. That's because I don't like you. Okay? That's it. And I don't do that to a lot of people. And really, I mean, that to me, that sounds logical. You don't like a person, why would you paint your face and dress up like them and then try to act like you're clowning them? Nah, come on, man, that don't fly. Subconsciously, you want to be that person. That's why you put it on. You want to try to make people laugh so that you want to throw them off like, yeah, he doesn't really like him, he's just joking. But down in his heart, man, that's love. How you like that? I'm gonna end the show on that too. On love. Love is powerful. It's very powerful, man. Love makes people do things that you would never think you would do. You can test a person's spirit simply by showing love to a person and see how they respond. If they respond back with love, then they have a similar spirit as yours. I've seen people, though, when I show them love, I've seen them get up and walk out. I've seen them curse me. I've seen them get violent, and that tells me what their spirit is. You know, they have an unclean spirit. So, but I love y'all, and I appreciate y'all spending time with me. Mr. Mason Show will be back. You guys have a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. We'll be back in 2020 with some new fire. We're going to have some artists on here, and we're going to have fun. Love you guys. I'm out.
Mason, you did a fine piece of work.